She lives up to her fame. After reaching the pre-celestial stage, she even made another breakthrough within a year. Look how smooth and vast her internal power is. The martial art of the Fanshin sect is indeed impressive. Yeah, I guess she may be the top dog since she's reached the second level of the pre-celestial stage at this age. Sanmei claimed Monk Excellence was a spy from the Huanshi sect. Is that true? According to what he's carved on the rock, I'm afraid he was telling the truth. Monk Excellence would be a match for Xie Daoyun if he survived. What a pity. Sanmei had got out of the Huanshi sect long ago, so breaking with him can't prove Monk Excellence is innocent. However, since Monk Excellence wrote this in his last days, I'll buy it. He must have been regretted everything he'd done wrong. Monk Excellence informed us to besiege Sanmei, broke with Sanmei, and even killed him despite his identity as a spy. Of course we'll look for Monk Excellence and see if we can save him. At least we can bring his body to the abbot if we can't make it. There's no time for chatting. I guess Monk Excellence hasn't gone far. Let's set off now. Oh, by the way, don't forget to bring Sanmei's body with us. Hold on, no need to rush. Xie Daoyun is still cultivating. We can set a small guardian formation just in case. We may leave after that. Okay. Why do you look so upset? If something is on your mind, you can share it with me. My mind is totally a mess and I can't calm down. Always keep inner peace no matter what happens. I used to stick to it easily, but now I have butterflies in my stomach. I can't feel settled. How can I gain peace again? You shouldn't ask me. You're the only one who knows the answer. I've come to the end of my days. You have a long way to go alone. Farewell, Daoyun. Monk Excellence. Outside of the ruins. The news is fake. Damn it. I'll definitely find the wretch, circulate the rumor, and torture them. I've wasted so much time here. I wonder how's it going with Daoyun. Hope she didn't get diverted by Monk Excellence when I was off. Your Highness. Our men monitoring the ruins reported that. What did you say? 10 minutes later. Let's get in and check on Daoyun. Daoyun. Child D. Sorry for being late. What happened? Why does she coil her hair on top of her head like that? Isn't it an updo for married women? If it weren't for my getting headed off, nothing would happen. It's all my fault to get you involved in all this. But rest assured, I'll have my men look for Monk Excellence. There's no need. He doesn't want anyone to disturb him. I've spent some time with you and I think I'm done with the test on you. Now that I just reached the second level of the pre-celestial stage, I need to go back to my sect and stabilize my cultivation base. This is where we part ways. Daoyun, is there something between Monk Excellence and you? I do admire him, but I would also get upset because of his dragging you into this. I've prepared a lot of words of comfort before seeing you, but I found none of them would come in handy. It feels like you are as calm as usual, but I can tell you've changed by instinct. Everyone changes, Child D. Then tell me, did you change because of Monk Excellence? I would never go out after I get back to my sect if everything goes well. Got it. She has fallen from Monk Excellence. I'm not bigoted. If I'm destined to miss something, I wouldn't waste my time on it. Since I can't win your heart, I won't force it, or I may lose more. Daoyun, goodbye. See you, Child D. Your Highness, since Monk Excellence has died, why didn't you seize the chance and say no more? I don't see any respect for Monk Excellence and Daoyun here. It would only make her think I'm shameless. I may stand a chance of winning if Monk Excellence is still alive, but since he's dead for Daoyun, she would never forget him. I can't get it, Your Highness. Since she's seen a man who died for her, she won't want to go back to me. For Daoyun, I will never compare with Monk Excellence anymore. What can I do except for giving her up? Monk Excellence, you upset Daoyun and thus made me lose my chance of winning her. How I hope you could come back to life and compete against me. Finally, I've absorbed all the smell from Xie Daoyun. I didn't expect it to take so long. Normally, I should cultivate advanced finger of flowery swords. It would take me a long time to reach the pre-celestial stage in that case. However, I have the system as my cheat. I remember I've got 6,000 or 7,000 points left. I even used more than 1,000 points while fighting Sanmei. What a dreadful fight. Never mind, it doesn't matter. The point is that I finally meet all the conditions to upgrade finger of flowery swords. Let me level it up. Huh. Wow, the smell of beauty's transformed into Xie Daoyun's image and got into your body. Are you going to cultivate? Should I avoid you? No need, keep guard for me. Okay. Seeing this scene, now I'm pretty sure I'm going to break through to be a pre-celestial master. What happened? I think I heard something broken. Damn it, why do I feel like I'm blowing up again? It even feels worse than the first time I upgraded Guardian of Heaven's Gate. Master? System prompt, your cultivation level has raised. Current cultivation level. Pre-celestial stage, the first level. Damn it, I would have died here if it weren't for Finger of Nirvana. What happened just now, Master? Silly, take a look at yourself first, you're going to split. I don't feel pain as a ghost, it's just that I'm feeling a little ill. Don't waste your internal power on me. I won't accept while being exorcised anyway. Finger of Nirvana doesn't need my internal power to work. Besides, nothing would be wasted if it's used on you. Alright, go back to me for now. I need to analyze what happened. Okay, then I'll leave you alone. Why was it so difficult for me to break through? I even got myself hurt. I don't think the same thing happened to Xia Daoyun during her breakthrough. Anyway, I've finally reached the pre-celestial stage. My internal power has also become purer to match my level. One of the features of pre-celestial internal power is its endlessness. One piece of that can be transformed into endless pre-celestial internal power. From now on, I'm not afraid of protracted fights or fights of attrition. I can fight for a long time. I would almost use up all my power before if I wanted to use this move, but now I can't feel any lack of power, and the sword energy gathered from my pre-celestial internal power looks pure and profound. This is impressive. Even one sword ray is stronger than 100 of that when I was at the post-celestial stage, but it's also power-consuming if I use pre-celestial internal power only. I can't always use it and recharge at once. So pre-celestial masters always turn their pre-celestial internal power into endless post-celestial power while fighting due to its feature. They'll always reserve at least one piece pre-celestial power in their internal power pool. Back when we were in the ruins, Xia Daoyun was forced to use up all her power to fight Si Sanmei, who was much stronger than her, so her exhaustion led to her faint. Speaking of which, I wonder how is Xia Daoyun doing now? Anyway, she may reach the second level with the help of our tragedy due to the nature of her martial art. The second feature of pre-celestial internal power is that I can float in the air with its help. Pity that I've learned no martial art about flying or floating, or I would walk faster. It's enough for me to act tough sometimes, but it's much worse than Rainbow's Shift in terms of speed. I need to look for some martial art about flying. I almost knew the features of pre-celestial internal power. Now let's see how powerful Finger of Flowery Swords is now. Skill mastered, Finger of Flowery Swords, current level, level 5. Current effect, with the help of Smell of Beauties, the sword's spirit can breed. With the help of Smell of Beauties, the sword's spirit can breed. Finger of Flowery Swords, sword spirit. Come out, my first sword spirit. It even took almost half of my pre-celestial internal power, but it's worth it. I even create a new creature. It feels like I'm an immortal. The features of this sword spirit are based on the Smell of Beauties I absorbed. That's why she resembles Xia Daoyun. She can't think but can fight. I don't need to control her. She would act according to what I think. As long as I take someone as my enemy, she would attack that person herself. She doesn't use my internal power, and can even absorb the energy in the air to recover, so that she can stay in peak condition. She's good at attacking. Her move is no worse than Withering Strike. The enemy would have an endless fight against her as long as he can't ruin her at once, since she can recover with the energy in the air. So she's even more powerful than me to some degree. And she will stop attacking as I order her in my mind. No more move without my order. The sword spirit can't use the martial arts of her example, but she can gain an exclusive character due to her example. For example, this one is as calm as Xia Daoyun. You may lose all your desire once you stay long with her. So the enemy would gradually lose the desire to fight her, and eventually no longer resist. This is amazing. Put aside the extra level of the system. I've upgraded Finger of Flowery Swords into the second best level. Once I upgrade it to level 6, the sword spirit can use all her example's power based on some secret connection. Besides, if the examples keep developing, the sword spirits will also synchronize with their power. What an amazing cheat. I do appreciate Wen Tingyun's talent, since he could even create such a powerful martial art. Once I can gain different smells of beauties from talented or powerful ladies, I'll get so many powerful helpers after upgrading Finger of Flowery Swords again. I can create another 3 spirits now. Well, Jin Shinsi must be one of them. She's another type. But I need her Smell of Beauties first. I'll make it after returning to the sect. Alright, time to withdraw the spirit. Half of my power would be occupied once she exists. Even Finger of Nirvana can't help. Back. What a perfect martial art. It was born for me. Huh. Damn it. I'm going to blast again. Ha, thanks to Finger of Nirvana. Or I would die here. What's going on? Why did I blast twice with such a short period? I fell into chi deviation, but I cultivated with the system's help. How's it possible? Hold on. System, I got it. Normally, one needs to accumulate slowly to break through, so his body can gradually get used to the upgrading martial arts. And smoothly one can break through, while I upgraded my martial arts first and then break through, so a great amount of internal power would surge in my body. It appeared before, but I didn't notice it since Guardian of Heaven's Gate could enhance my body and I've been using post-celestial internal power. But now I'm at the post-celestial stage, and different from Xia Daoyan's martial art. Finger of flowery swords can't strengthen my body, so I couldn't afford so much power. The system helped me reach the pre-celestial stage so I don't get a firm body. I guess I'm even the worst in terms of that among my peers, so I need to focus while using my power, or the blast would happen. I'm not afraid because of Finger of Nirvana, but it would cost more to heal the same wound as I leveled up. I don't have that many origin points. All in all, my body is too weak. Looks like I need to look for some martial art to enhance it. Only a firm body can be a perfect match for my pre-celestial internal power. I'm sorry, my dear horse. I'm strong because of my internal power, but I need to use it on attack and defense. It's hard to balance them. All my martial arts, even Guardian of Rebound Zen, are aiming at power cultivation. I've got no body enhance one. So to maximize the damage of Finger of Flowery Swords, I need a related martial art. There's nothing left on me. Transmigration improved. You can transmigrate in a second way now. Master, I borrowed you a pair of pants. Transmigration improved. You can transmigrate in a second way now. System, don't you think you should explain the difference to me? Please choose a mode. Soul replacing or traveling in person, new. Master, what are you doing? Nothing, we've made a lot of noise. Let's go further to a nearby town before talking about it. Okay, I'll borrow a jacket before leaving. This one looks good. Listen up, throw the boar in and get the jacket out. Hulu in, Hulu town. Soul replacing, traveling in person. I used to replace the original Xia Yan in those small worlds. That means I completed my tasks in their bodies, so that's called soul replacing. I'm Xia Yan. I'm also Xia Yan. What are you looking at? I'm Xia Yan. So there must be an original man called Xia Yan in this case. Traveling in person, however, means I can go to the small worlds myself, so there won't be any Xia Yan in those worlds. Maybe the new mode is for those worlds where there's no original Xia Yan. If that's the case, I guess I can use all my current power so I don't need to cost any origin points in cultivation. Am I right, system? No response. What a trash system. You're not intelligent at all. Since I've used so many origin points during my fight against San-mei, and I'm a pre-celestial master now, I may try the new mode to gain some origin points. Cool. Fine, give me an exciting world. Random world search complete. Discovered boxing world. 1000 origin points required to transmigrate. Transmigration function initialized. Discovered boxing world. Confirmed to transmigrate in person? It's so expensive. Is the rising inflation or its nature that affects the pricing? Or maybe because it's a world made of great challenges and opportunities? As a pre-celestial master, I won't chicken out. Yes. Boxing world. Immortal genre. Heavenly whale dominating punches. Not bad for you. You could even survive the attack from the Tomahawk cruise missile. You've lived up to your name as the heir to Heavenly Whale dominating punches. Then try my Mighty Killing Punches. Mighty Killing Punches, Stray Missile Punch. Immortal genre. Heavenly Whale dominating punches. Mighty Killing Punches. You're Klaus, the best killer from the Dark Killing Society? Now that you've recognized me, you should know what I come for. I didn't expect to be chased by a famous B-level fighter. So who wants to kill me this time? The Tintian family? Shangguan Yen, you're the heir to Heavenly Whale dominating punches. You should know many people want to kill you. All you need to know is that it's me that kills you. The third move of Mighty Killing Punches, Chariot Rush. The second move of Heavenly Whale dominating punches, Storms Brewing. Punch as a cannon. You could even resist me with your weak power as a C-level fighter? Heavenly Whale dominating punches are quite something. The second move of Mighty Killing Punches, Gatling shooting in succession. I've been curious about how far you can go in terms of physical strength with the help of your art. How long can you hold on? Spinning sweeping? 1 minute? Or 5? Maybe 10? 30 minutes. Wow, you've made it to 30 minutes, the strongest shield, Heavenly Whale dominating punches, huh? Impressive indeed. You're a real talent and heroine, pity that. I'm sorry, Yao. Who's it? That's not the point. You only need to remember that I'm the one here to kill you. Damn it, I haven't received any tasks from the system after watching in the dark for so long, so I have to come to save her myself. Seems like someone has come to my res-che. I didn't expect to be saved since I'm on such an isolated island, huh? Could it be the evil? The evil power? Damn it, why would there be a fallen fighter here? Oh no! I admire his fast reactions and powerful physique. I can't feel any internal power on him. It means he can even make it to this extent even with pure strength. That's impressive. But what is evil power? Only evil people in this world can use internal power? Mission loading, Mission 1, escort Shangguan Yen, Demetrius to Heavenly Whale dominating punches. back to home, and be her family. You will gain origin points as a reward once it's finished, otherwise, there won't be any follow-up mission. What the hell? Why is the mission so weird in this world? And mission 1, does that mean there will be mission 2 or even mission 3? Besides, based on my experience, I would gain nothing if I fail. Why does it say something about the follow-up mission? Mighty killing punches, nuclear missile crush. Where are your ethics? How could you try stealth while I'm diverted? I've found that martial arts in this world can also create virtual images. It was a bluff somehow. Guardian of Rebound Zen. Humph, I've tested it out, different from those in the main world. The virtual images here seem to be some kind of projection with special effects or something. It's his fists that hurt me. Rebound. He could even resist almost all the damage with his strength. Seems the martial arts here are great. However, it also has something to do with the post-celestial internal power I used on Guardian of Rebound Zen. In terms of defense, Guardian of Rebound Zen is kind of handy now with the title National Spirit and its extra level, but its damage can't keep pace with my development. If I used pre-celestial internal power to rebound, he should have been crippled or even died here. Alright, enough for the game. What the hell? How great his evil power is. He's so powerful. Judging from his aggressive and powerful spirit, he's at least a top B level fighter even if he's not demonized. No. I'm afraid he's even more powerful. Finger of Flowery Swords, Withering Strike. He's an A level fighter. Farewell, you should appreciate it that I've used Withering Strike with my post-celestial internal power to kill you. A pink external attack that can turn people into ashes. No, Petals, with such evil power, he must be a fallen fighter. But I once saw many fallen fighters. They always look ugly with their faces distorted and with an aura of brutality and chaos. However, his appearance and temperament are totally different from what fallen fighters look like in my memory. Who on earth is he? I'm Shangguan Yan. Thank you for saving me. May I know your name? You seem to be afraid of this? Not at all. It's easy to save her, but how could I manage to be her family? What the hell is my mission? Anyway, I need to fake a powerful identity. There used to be one man who lived with his master in the deep mountains, isolated from the outside world. One day, his master broke through and ascended to heaven, leaving him in the immortal sword sect alone. He had to come down from the mountain, but only found himself out of touch with the world. All the people misunderstood his power despite its mightiness. Having nowhere to go, he had to live alone on a deserted island till now. So you are the man, right? I'm Xie Yan, the last swordsman in the world, also a poor man with no home or family. The last swordsman? Immortal Sword Sect. I've never heard such a sect here. Maybe he's a successor to some secret fallen fighter family? Yeah, look how badly you were hurt. Let me heal you with my immortal art. It's called Finger of Nirvana. I can feel a warm flow of power coming out of my body, healing every part it passes by. All my injuries have been healed at once. What do you think? This is not what evil power can do, right? I believe you are no fallen fighter. Rest assured I'm grateful. I won't sell you out since you've saved me. Hey, you still insist that I'm a fallen fighter or something, no? Thanks for saving me, Mr. Xie. I can't repay your kindness. I wonder what I can do for you. Humph. You can let me be your family for me, but it's a shame to bring it up. How stupid you are, Shangguan Yan. Why did you put it as Mr. Xie helped you for your repay? Your question would only embarrass him. You can stay at my home if you don't mind it. Since Mr. Xie claimed he has no family, I'll invite him to my home. She got it. Seems I stand a chance of finishing the mission. Then I'll accept it. I usually practice on the island. I've berthed my yacht on the south beach. Please come with me. Klaus has blasted my yacht. Do we have to go back by running on the sea? But will Mr. Xie take it as a snub? Don't worry, Miss Shangguan. Huh. I can fly you back. She felt too shy to agree and chose to run back on her own. Anyway, the fighters in this world indeed have powerful physiques. She could even run on the surface of the sea. Seems system is still reliable. It sent me to a small world like this since I need a body enhance art. And according to what that killer said, Shangguan's heavenly whale dominating punches is called the strongest shield. So that's the strongest defense martial art in this world. Seem I have to get it. An S fighter is strong enough to move forward even faster than voice in the air. But they actually make it on the voice clouds, which would make a lot of noises, however. Mr. Xie makes it in a quiet way. If he flies with evil power, there would be pink flares around him, which should also be noisy. That doesn't conform with his current situation. Could it be that Mr. Xie isn't a fallen fighter? Wait, I almost forgot something. I should have gained her affection since I have saved her. Even though it didn't go as I expected, there shouldn't be no response. Why didn't I hear any prompt of the system? And that killer hated me so much. but I gain no origin point from him. I've spent so much time in the small world, receiving no system prompt. Is there anything wrong with them, or with the small world, or even with the system? Hey system, could there be a bug or something in you? According to the mode you chose, you've got no original body in the world to take in the origin points, so you can only gain origin points after finishing your mission. I shouldn't have praised the system. This mode values a little since I can't keep gaining origin points. While traveling in person, you can choose to record your current progress and go back to the main world any minute. Once a mission is finisher, another one will follow up. You will keep accepting new missions one by one until you fail. Do you want to go back now? Go back? I've just got there. Go back any minute. A lot of missions, progress record even if I fail. If that's the case, each mode has its own merits. This one values more to me now. Mr. Xie, ahead is my home. We're almost there. Here we are. This is my home, Heavenly Whale Club. Yao, I'm back. Yao? There's another girl here? Yan, you're finally back. Thank you for guarding our club. When I was away, was there anything wrong with? Huh? Oh, you've got a handsome man during your trip? Hello, I'm Shengguan Yao, Yan's sister. You can call me Yao. Are you Yan's boyfriend? Now that I look at you carefully, I know I chose the wrong word to describe you. You are more than handsome. I've never seen a man with such beauty as you. Yao, I've told you that as the heiress to immortal genre. You'd better behave yourself and be reserved. Never show your infatuation for pretty men. I'm sorry, Mr. Xie. That's the way Yao is, always being too talkative. Please get some rest in the living room. I'll go entertain you after cleaning myself up. Hey, I'll cook for you later. What do you want for dinner? Don't talk that way. It sounds rude. Oh no, please don't ever hit me on the face. What if I'm disfigured? How can I carry on as a gold digger? Looks they have different characters. Anyway, Yao has a strong physique. Shangguan Yan didn't even leave a wound on her face while pressing her head on the ground. Master, are we in a modern world again? Yes, according to its technology, it can be called a modern world. But everyone values strength more than all the small worlds we've ever been in. There's all common exercise equipment here, so there must be a particular way of practicing heavenly whale dominating punches. So you're a rare swordsman, Mr. Xie? I've heard of this from my sister in the bath. Sword, where's your sword? Please show me. Can you really float in the air with it? You must hide it inside your clothes. Let me look for it. Yao, get dressed before going out. Let a man see you almost naked? Don't you know how improper it is? But you've denied he's your boyfriend. I don't think it's improper for me to hit on him. Don't say that to disgrace our family name. Wow, that girl is so coquettish. She must be coveting your flesh. Seems they're in a good relationship despite some minor squabbles sometimes. I wonder how I can learn heavenly whale dominating punches. If I can only learn that by marrying one of them, that would be worth considering. I'm no casual character. I'll protect your flesh. It's late now. I'll show Mr. Xie to his room. Yao, go run a bath for him. Got it. But don't you feel lonely to taking a bath alone? Do you need my company? But you've done with your bath just now. Say no more and run a bath, now. Rest assured, master, I won't let her approach your bath. Qing'er, relax. I've met a lot of girls infatuated with me. I know how to handle this. But we can't let our guard down. I'll keep an eye on her. Let's get back to business. How can I be accepted as their family? Do I have to seduce Shangguan Yan and marry her? No, don't push yourself too hard, master. Shangguan Yan has arrived home so long, but I didn't receive any prompt of finishing my task. Seems like the key point of it should lie on how to be her family. Seducing is the last resort. I can find a way to nail it. We can take our time since there's no time limit. Mr. Xie, you're still awake. Do you need my company? What is she talking about? What is she doing here? Maybe, seducing me? Mr. Xie. We can just let her leave. No need to care about her infatuation. No, she will push her luck if she's not punished this time. I must get rid of her bad habit and prevent this from happening again. Qing'er? Ghostly enchantment. I'll give her mind a deep cleaning. Please wait a minute, I'll be right back after the cleaning out of your sight. Go easy on her. You are also enhanced after I reach the pre-celestial stage. Even average post-celestial martial artists in the main world are no match for you now. Don't go too far. I'm so sleepy. Yao? Wait, you came out of Mr. Xie's room? Where are your morals? Miss Shangguan? I'm sorry for disturbing you. It's my fault that I didn't discipline Yao. Please don't take it personally. Don't worry, I don't feel offended, and I quite appreciate her energy. I wonder if she's suffering a concussion now. I know her well, so you don't need to cover for her. I will discipline her from now on. Give my body back to me. Huh. Yao's will is awakened. Yao might be promoted to a fighter any minute in her breakthrough period, but I didn't expect her to make it now. Congratulations. Her will is awakened and she even kicked Qing out of her body. Her spirit or soul seemed to be improved. I knew the martial arts in this world would be good not only at enhancing strength. Yao. Yan, I've finally been awakened and become a fighter. Aren't you going to admire me? Of course, good job, Yao, keep going. And then here comes your punishment. What do you want? How dare you sneak into Mr. Xie's room? You've disgraced our family name. It hurts, be gentle, please. No. I just lost control of my own body. It's so scary. Ghostly enchantment, why didn't it work? I've also developed, why can't I use it on her now? That feeling again, I'm so scared. Don't worry, I'm here with you. Her behavior just now was indeed abnormal. 2 kinds of counteracting power blocking in your body led to your mental abnormality. It will be lifted naturally with your improvement. Your discomfort is just caused by not adapted to the increase in power. Only a little art. And you'll feel better. Let go of me, I'm gonna teach her a lesson. Huh. That strange feeling really disappears. I admire your power, Mr. Xie. Let go of me. Thank you. My pleasure. Yao, since your will has been awakened, I'll take you to stabilize your base in the sea, Mr. Xie. We'll be right back, good night. Huh, but I just broke through. Can't we leave it for later? I'm curious about your practice method, can I go with you? A good chance. I can know how they cultivate in this world. You want to know it? Alright, but it will be boring. Hope you won't mind it. Thank you, Miss Shangguan. Yan, don't you think it's unlucky to do that on such a dark and windy night? We'd better come another day. What are you talking about? I must soak you in the sea tonight. No. Go. That's indeed an extreme way of practicing. Martial artists at level 6 or level 7 in the main world may even die if they cultivate in the same way. You may not know this since you've always stayed in the mountains. Nowadays all the people practice this way, breaking through in extreme conditions, to improve or to die. For example, the practice of heavenly whale dominating punches requires us to fight against countless natural enemies and deadly water pressure as whales in the deep sea. Thus we are inspired to break through. No wonder they can develop such a physique, they're fighting tooth and nail. Qinger, go check on that boat opposite. Someone is peering at us. Take them here and let the Shangguans take a look if you're sure they're up to no good. Leave it to me. Father, have you seen this? Yao is also a fighter now. I didn't see their parents in their home, could it be? Sorry, I just indulged myself in missing my departed father. Your departed father? Miss Shangguan, your father. Yeah, he passed away, making breakthroughs one after another to maximize his physical strength. He ended up living even shorter than ordinary people. Maybe that's his fate as a powerful fighter. A fighter's life expectancy is not even comparable to that of ordinary people. That's true despite few exceptions sometimes. When my father was still alive, he told me this is the price we pay for our mighty power. But I wonder if you're telling the general situation of fighters or it happens when they fight and get injured frequently? The general situation. Your life will be shortened once you become a fighter, even if you don't fight anymore. What, does that mean the martial arts in this world will shorten my lifespan? Then should I learn some? Sometimes I would think it might be better for Yao not to be a fighter. At least she can grow to 70, 80, or even 100 years of age that way rather than die in her 50s. This is weird. Based on Finger of Nirvana, I've checked Shangguan Yan's condition. With a strong physique and no internal injuries, she should definitely live to 100. How can she die in her 50s with such strength? Never mind, Yao and I need to improve ourselves to preserve the reputation of heavenly whale dominating punches inherited from my father. Countless people dread heavenly whale dominating punches. We couldn't even protect ourselves if we didn't manage to be fighters. Whatever, at least I can learn some rough skills. I must figure out the reason behind their short life. I don't want to come here for nothing. Oh right, I've wanted to ask you some questions. I've never heard of something like fighters, fight practicers, or awakening in my sect back then. And your cultivation method is quite strange. Is that the way you fighters are? No, the cultivation method and the way of breakthrough differ from genre to genre. In this world, people who practice boxing or use cold weapons are called fight practicers. However, they also have their limitations that they can't be much stronger than ordinary people while facing thermal weapons. Only when their wills are awakened and ignited, they can break through and strengthen their bodies to fight against thermal weapons. At that time, we can call them real fighters. Few of them can win the title of fighters. Generally speaking, there are not even 10,000 fighters among all the 8 billion people. To awaken to become a fighter, maybe that's why they die young. I'm not sure now. I may take a look at some martial arts or something. That killer also mentioned C-level fighter or something. So fighters are also ranked? Yes, the Fighters Society would do that due to the fighter's combat abilities. A new fighter would always be the weakest C-level, and the most powerful one would be an S-level fighter. As the heiress to Heavenly Whale dominating punches, I'm sure I'll be the strongest among all the C-level fighters, though I haven't gone to the society to do my assessment. According to that killer's strength, an S-level would be as powerful as a pre-celestial master in terms of strength, and the Shangguans are called the strongest shield because of their martial art. I want to learn that. Damn it, I've gone too far with acting. It would be a disgrace to me to ask for an opportunity to learn. Pity that I'm not strong enough. I failed to carry forward Heavenly Whale dominating punches after my father died. But you will develop. You won't always be a C-level over time. Your father would be proud of you if he could know how hard you've tried. At least you care about him and have your sister's company. Unlike me, my master never talked to me besides when he needed to teach me to cultivate, and after he left me, I was alone. Mr. Xie. Forget about that. Could you please tell me something about fallen fighters? I don't know what they exactly are after hearing you say so many things about all that. Well, it's a long story. About 100 years ago, Fist of Demons, a new S-level fighter, challenged another fighter called Immortal Dominating Punches, the only above S-level fighter. They had a duel with each other. Fist of Demons was no match for Immortal Dominating Punches, but when he was going to lose, he used a strange power to hurt Fist of Demons. Fist of Demons was eroded by that power even though he's acted and killed his opponent. That led to Fist of Demons dying. It said Fist of Demons is a fallen fighter eroded by the evil power. After that, there kept emerging fighters who could expose their power to attack with pink flare. They are all extremely aggressive and moody. They would kill all the people they meet as they want, so the authorities decided to suppress them. But they are all ugly and moody. I was scared by you when I first met you, but I've never suspected you. I see. With no one's company, I can't get any information like this. Never mind, since I've made up a public image, I have to keep it for now. Luckily, I met you, or I may make a fool of myself. Mr. Xie. I have Yao by my side despite the death of my parents. However, Mr. Xie is poor and alone. Then why don't you marry me, Mr. Xie? We can make a perfect couple and you won't feel lonely anymore. This is improper. Let's go back, Mr. Xie. Seems someone has fallen into the water over there. Huh, that man seems to be Ito Makoto of the double attention genre. Damn it, the double attention genre again. He must be following us. Let me catch him. Haha, that guy is indeed up to no good, so I controlled him and let him jump into the sea and swim to us. He must be wondering what's going on now. Good job. The double attention genre, what's that? Why is she so angry? The Double Attention Genre Club is the biggest club in our Seaward City. When we just moved here, they used our unfamiliarity with the city and gave us a hard time. I see. I got it. They were liable to be attacked because of their family reputation. You bastard, pick on us frequently, huh? Answer me, what did you want by following us? Mercy, please, I'm just a gopher. They sent me here to have a check after knowing Miss Shangguan Yan has come back unexpectedly. I know nothing at all. Unexpectedly? That's a strange word. You thought Miss Shangguan might not come back? I knew it. You hired that killer to assassinate my sister. Go to hell. They must be worried about they couldn't win in tomorrow's fighter convention. That's why they hired a killer. What a bunch of bastards. Yen, as a fighter, I won't be a drag on you anymore. Let me go with you tomorrow and let's beat them all. We can kick them out of the martial circle. Okay, let's go to the Fujita family tomorrow. Do you want to join us to beat them up? And you can protect us. Stop fooling around, Yao. This is improper. How can you try to get Mr. Xie involved in our business since he's our guest? Don't be so serious, Yen. You may rest here, Mr. Xie, we'll be right back. I plan to go with you, but since you insist on this, I'll do as you say. Good luck. Yen, why do you look so upset? Are you too nervous about the convention? No, that's not the reason. Mr. Xie is alone. I wonder if I hurt his feelings to put it too straight to leave him alone. I should apologize to him after coming back. Master, are you sure we aren't going? But we may miss something interesting. Of course we are going. I can't rest assured to see two beautiful ladies like them fight alone. After all, beauty is attractive. But they are going to fight for their reputation and they must have been well prepared. I don't think I should insist on going with them. Anyway, I can run fast than them. I'll set off half an hour later. I see. Double Attention Genre Club. Shangguan Yao has broken through and become a fighter, and Shangguan Yan must be improved after coming back from her training on the island. Yes, Master, what should we do then? Have you tried to get in touch with the Dark Killing Society? Yes, but we received no response. Who's it? Father? Father, what brought you here? You hired someone from the Dark Killing Society to assassinate Shangguan Yan? Yes. Father, she is a talented heiress to Heavenly Whale dominating punches. I wanted to kill her possibility in advance. What do you think, Father? You are the current leader. It's up to you. Rest assured, our promising future is around the corner as long as we drive them away from the city. Here come our guests. I'll leave them to you. I'm Shangguan Yan from the Heavenly Whale Club. I'm here for martial skills interchange. Fujita Aisao, have you ever remember our agreement 1 month ago? I'm here for it. Shangguan Yan? Go call Master here. Shangguan Yan, she came here so soon? I didn't expect them to get the nerve to come here. I heard that Shangguan Yan went out for special training after losing to our leader last time. She must get something since she dared to come. I don't believe she could make remarkable progress just after 1 month. Oh, Mr. Fujita Takashi, you're here too. Sorry for bothering you. It's okay. I'm glad to see you young people so energetic. So are you going to host the competition today? As a weak old man, it's my pleasure to be respected. How can I be qualified to be the host? You may work it out yourselves. I need some rest as an old man. It's a good thing that Mr. Fujita Takashi is not here so that I can be frank. Aisao, don't you think you should give me an explanation for your hiring a killer from the Dark Killing Society? We have nothing to do with the Dark Killing Society. Don't you frame us. It must be the Tingtian family or something. So Klaus has fought Shangguan Yan? Then how could she manage to survive? Stop talking nonsense. It's clear that you are the one behind that. Alright, Yao, based on Aisao's attitude, I don't think we need to talk about it. Aisao, I want to fight you again today. The one who loses must close the club and leave this city. Miss Yao, mind your attitude. What, are you trying to say something like one may steal a horse while another may not look over the hedge? I'm gonna beat all of you up today. She's gone too far. Even I want to beat her. Say no more and focus. Why are you so excited, Miss Yao? Guess you need me to help you calm down. I'm Kazuo Hayakawa, a top fight practicer of the double attention genre. Bring it on. Is that all you got? Loser! How dare you fight me with your weak power? Know your place before you act. What, she has become a real fighter. But it couldn't have been this easy for her to take that blow even if she's a sea-level fighter. So that's the power of Heavenly Whale dominating punches? No wonder they who practice it are called the strongest shield. Shangguan Yao, do you want to fight me on behalf of Shangguan Yan? Ha! Yan, I won't steal your thunder then. You should be the focus today. Seems you've developed a lot in the last month, but I've also made some progress. Show me then. Go for it, Yan, beat him up. Just you wait. Double attention genre, Akala slash. Akala stab. Seems you don't care about the furniture at all, do you? Then I won't hold myself back. Heavenly Whale dominating punches. Heavenly Whale dominating punches, waves billowing. Oh no! Master! Your martial art belongs to the agility genre which values block and dodge. Guess you can't get the strength to fight me after taking that blow. You lose, Aisao. You have to take all your men to move out of the city according to our bet. You are quite impressive as the heiress to Heavenly Whale dominating punches despite your declining family. I'm afraid we must put an end to our grudges. You've been away from family power for a long time. I guess you won't involve yourself in the disputes between us juniors. Will you? Your dear son drove you to all this. I suggest you turn a blind eye to it if you want to keep your decency. Haha, not bad for you too. I admire your powerful physiques despite your young age. A great idea occurred to me just now. I hope you can agree, Miss Yen. What is it? I hope our families can bond together through marriage. One of you can marry into the Fujita family. What do you mean? I know my son's performance was disappointing. As the ladies of an extended family, you will only accept men who can beat and conquer you as your husband. So I'm not talking about my son, but about me. What the hell is going on? Are you really Fujita Takeshi? Are you kidding me? None of us would marry you. Kidding? I'm not kidding at all. I once learned a technique called growth backfire from Mr. G, who created Nirvana flexible punches. I keep my appearance as an old man, but actually I have been always in the prime of my life. I'm serious. So fast. Things wouldn't have turned out this way. If you lost in the fight, I would have had my son marry you too. Blame it for your mightiness. Oh, looks like you didn't use all your strength just now. No wonder you could manage to escape from that killer. You admit that it was you who hired him? He has been saving his energy with the help of growth backfire, and now he suddenly released all his power, returning to his peak and making himself even more powerful than that killer. Cut the crap. No. Grandmaster could even fight in his 60s? So he really hired a killer, growth backfire. Grandmaster even knew that. No wonder he could stay at his peak at this age. Is Grandmaster a B-level fighter? Keep this a secret from now on, understand? Oh, quite impressive. You've lived up to your family reputation. Who are you? Who's it? How could he beat Grandmaster like this? Attack with pink power. Is he a fallen fighter? What is he doing here? Mr. Sia? I see, I know who you are. I won't mind what you've done and expose your identity, as long as you leave now. Hey, don't make it sound like you know me well. I would be disgraced if I obey your order. Ha, so you insist on saving the Shangguans? I admire your loyalty to your friends. But loyalty? How could that happen to us? They are my prey. Get lost no matter what you want. Let's put other businesses aside. You just mentioned us? You don't want to admit it? Never mind. My lovely blades, I prevented you two from any blood for so long. I'll give you the last chance. Get lost, won't you? What are you talking about? If that's all you've got, I'm afraid you should get lost now. You're so cool, Mr. Sia. Talking big, huh? Now you feel embarrassed, you pervert? How ridiculous. Father, it must be too dangerous to fight a fallen fighter. Just admit defeat. Yeah, Grandmaster, don't offend him. That's right, Grandmaster. Shut up. Are you sure you want to fight me? Kid, you'll die here once I try my best. Cut the crap. Just show me what you've got. What's with the nonsense? Ha ha ha, fine. You're asking for this, don't regret it. Show no respect to me because of your mighty power. Huh, let me show you what real power is. Fallen form, evil power gathering. What? Grandmaster is also a fallen fighter? It's heating up here. It burns. Grandmaster, why? How great it feels. I should have received it at the very beginning. Back then, I was worried about worldly affairs. I should have relaxed and made a breakthrough with this power. Oh no, that pervert is a real fallen fighter. Take care, Mr. Sia. This is tricky. So that's what a fallen fighter looks like. The rumors are true. Hide behind me. His power is corrosive. Don't get it on your body. You don't have to worry about us, Mr. Sia. Heavenly Whale dominating punches can resist the evil power. We're not that weak. Fujita Takeshi was a B-level fighter, so he can even make it to the top among the A-levels. Please be careful. Got it. I want to see how powerful the so-called fallen fighters be. Is Father still himself now? Wake up. Don't let evil power control you. Father. So noisy. What's happening? I haven't used much internal power. Why is my guardian of rebound Zen weakened? This feeling. So this is the so-called evil power? It can even pierce or suppress true chi? He even killed his own men. He's lost his humanity. That's the way fallen fighters are. They are no longer human beings. You are too weak. Human beings are too brittle. As brittle as porcelain which would get broken once touched. Even I don't know how far I can go now. My kind, I wonder how long you will hold on for? Don't let me down. Let me validate my previous guesses then. I knew it. This power is similar to the demon refining sword in Shunshung world. It can get through my shield. Luckily, I can hit it with my true chi. It seems that the divine impact of Zen means nothing while facing powerful evil power. Only the finger of flowery sword which gathers great power can resist it. He's just a B-level fallen fight. What if I have to fight A-level, or even S-level fallen fighters? Quite interesting. Then let me raise the bar. Syncretic slash. The evil power can resist my internal power naturally. Fallen fighters should be the biggest threat to me in this world. I have to take them seriously. I can't allow him to approach me. Innate withering of hundreds flowers. What? My blades, what power is this? Evil power, suppress him. Ah, suppress. Suppress. He has died. His body was turned into petals? How beautiful and scary the martial art is. Is that what a swordsman could do? He was quite something. He could even hang in there for more than 10 seconds while being attacked by a native withering of 100 flowers. Si Sanwei would have died at once if he failed to protect himself with his innate true chi. Things are getting interesting in this small world. Mr. Xie. Oh my god, Brother Xie is so powerful. He immediately killed the old bastard Fujita Takashi. Fallen fighters are dangerous, so I had to make a heavy hand. I used the innate true chi. Fortunately, this time the body did not burst. Otherwise it would have been very embarrassing. I didn't expect Fujita Takashi to be a degenerate fighter. Fortunately, Brother Xie saved us today. I really admire you. Even if you guys are strong, you are just two cute girls in my eyes, and not being worried at all was impossible. But you must first forgive me for following you for coming here without permission. No. If it wasn't for Mr. Xie's rescue, our sisters would have been killed. It should be our gratitude to you. Moreover, it is the second time that Mr. Xie has saved me. It is really hard for me to repay this kindness, but I will do so in my next life. No, sister, we should say it like this. This little woman has nothing to give in return for your great kindness. But if you want, I can use my body. Xiaoyao, please be serious. Woo, Xiaoyao was wrong. I'm sorry. I'm so reassured to see you two in such good spirits. Miss Yen, I've got to stay in your home all the time for free, so you don't need to be so polite. I will be sad instead. I'm sorry. I won't do it in the future. Mr. Xie saved my life twice and treated my sister sincerely. I always created a sense of distance, which is really rude. His character is gentle and so powerful. Mission 1, protect Shangguan Yen, the heir of the heavenly whale fighter, and escort to make her return home safely. Become one of her family members. Completing mission 1 will get 1,500 points. Today's affairs are too much trouble. I have to go to the police station and the Martial Arts Association. Otherwise there will be trouble later. Xiaoyao, you take Mr. Xie home. Don't wait for me. You all can eat first. Brother Xie, I will make pig's trotter soup for you. You must try it. It's super delicious. Okay, everything is up to Miss Yen, Xiaoyao, and I will go home first. Forget it, just complete the task. But the source points rewarded is really not low. One day later, Tianjing Daoguan. Mr. Xie wants to learn the Tianjing Daoguan skill? Brother Xie is already so good and still want to learn our family's fighting skills? My sword immortal family lineage is mainly chi refining, and I am not good at refining the body. I also want to make up for my shortcomings. The power of Cthulhu has great restraint on true chi, and my body is relatively weak. In order to avoid falling into danger, I need to save source points for Nirvana to protect myself. If Miss Yen is willing, I can exchange Kung Fu with the Tianjing Daoguan to learn from each other. What do you think, Miss Yen? According to Miss Yen's statement, the Tianjing Daoguan has a great resistance to the power of the evil gods. I must learn this fighting technique. I should be honored that Mr. Xie is willing to learn the fighting arts of the Tianjing Daoguan. But the exchange of Kung Fu is not urgent for the time being. Our sisters have just been promoted as fighters, so it is not advisable to be distracted. Xiaoyao, you go and find the handwritten book from when you were cultivating back in the day. Yes. 3 hours later. The fighting technique in this world really has its own uniqueness. It does not cultivate the chi, purely exercises the flesh and blood fascia, and has an obvious improvement of physical strength. It is many times stronger than the Shenquan Dao of the Qianming world. Very good. I did not use any real chi at all. I can hit such a fierce punch twice in a row with the flesh fist alone. Now I am considered to have initially mastered the fighting technique of the Tianjing Daoguan fist method. I practiced a little bit according to the method of the book, and I felt it in less than 2 hours. After all, I am in the innate realm of the main world. Even if I have not specifically practiced the physical body, I still have a good foundation. Now it's just a conversion of power, so it won't take much time. Theoretically, I should be having a good start, but the system did not prompt, estimating that there is still something wrong. Let me see how to practice the next. If you want to practice magic, you must first come from the palace. What the hell? Mr. Xie, how are you doing? If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. Miss Yen is just in time. Please see if this secret is right. Did you really practice according to this at the time? Mr. Xie, this handwritten copy was made by Xiaoyao a long time ago. Is the handwriting difficult to read? Ah, yes, I'm sorry. What's up, what's up? Yao, you think that's a good thing you did, huh? After some explanation. So these words were written by Xiaoyao when she was a kid and had nothing to do with cultivation, right? Sorry, Mr. Xie. That's good. I thought I really need to be from the palace to cultivate it. Not so. We have to go out first. Mr. Xie, continue your cultivation. Miss Yin, don't rush to go. I have a problem here. Please look at this. According to the book, as long as Tian Jing's pattern can be displayed behind his back when cultivating, it will be considered as having him enter the Tian Jing Daoguan sect. But I don't have that on my back. Could you please help me see? This is really what you're talking about. But for those who are new to it, it takes a few months, maybe a few years to acquire it, and Mr. Xie was able to cultivate it in less than a day. There are many things common in the martial arts which I have been practicing in my sect for a long time, so the Tianjing skill is faster to learn. That's really fast, Brother Xie. Are you a god? Sister, then. Stop talking, let me calm down a bit. I remember it took a month for housekeeper Shengguan to successfully cultivate it, but I didn't expect anyone to be able to cultivate it overnight. Next I'm going to prepare Xiao Yao, check whether Mr. Xie's body has reached the level of a peak fighter. Hee, I'll take care of it. Brother Xie, you have heard it. Next let Xiao Yao check your progress. Please go ahead. This thing will consider this as an opportunity to take advantage of me. Let Qinger teach her a lesson. Forget it. Letting her try a bit of manly flavor shouldn't be a problem. Brother Xie, how do you feel when Xiao Yao presses here? Not bad, can you try to press harder? What about here? Right there, press more harder. And here? Hee, Brother Xie can't hold on anymore, right? Ha ha ha, you are not talking about martial ethics if you tickle me like this. Shengguan Yao, I should have never trusted you. Believe me, sister, I was checking it out properly. Are you sure you were checking it out properly? First apply the special oil, then use just the right amount of force under the acupuncture point, judging by the resistance of the body. These are all that you taught me, my sister. I'm really checking it. Okay, what about the result? The result is that the Brother Xie's body strength definitely has the level of a peak fighter. I feel almost okay. So let's proceed to the last step. What to do next? The practice of the Tianjing skill is not only an external practice, but it's also an internal one. This secret pill can further stimulate the body's potential, and the external kung fu that Mr. Xie has been practicing before can be integrated with each other, and eventually make the Tianjing skill. Xiao Yao and I have taken the pills since we were young, and we only need to cultivate our external strength to break through. Mr. Xie is the first to cultivate the external power. Now you only need to take this pill. In other words, taking this pill will enable Tianjing skill to get started? Then I will eat it. Skills mastered. Tianjing skill, current level, level 0, current effect, like a giant whale, full of energy and blood. Tianjing skill, getting started. Huh! Tianjing skill burns the soul to strengthen the physique, and continued usage will greatly reduce the life of the soul. What the fuck? Brother Xie is too powerful. You are a great genius. How does Mr. Xie feel? Is there any problem? The feeling of getting started is so amazing. Moreover, I only have a short life because of Nirvana skill, so if I continue to improve this technique, I am afraid that I will suddenly die. If you are okay, then let's go for a direct trip to the sea. I will hug Brother Xie tightly. There is a problem. Tianjing skill gave me a different experience, so let me solve my doubts first. Tianjing skill is indeed wonderful. It's completely different from practicing swordsmanship. The main system is consuming the lifespan of the soul to refine the body, but the price for this is too great for me to bear. I remember Miss Yen once said that a fighter's fate is like a splendid firework. It will fall quickly after it burns out. I'm curious, hasn't any fighter ever explored the secret of this short lifespan? The Tianjing skill completely conflicts with my greatest need for longevity. Even though it's okay to not upgrade, but what is the use of learning it without upgrading? I want to know if there's another way for this. Since ancient times, countless experts, scholars and fighters have explored this issue. They have cited thousands of methods, but none of them succeeded. Most people will not be able to work out a suitable method in their entire life. Even if someone could figure out some ways, it will be only for the low-level fighters. Once promoted, their life expectancy will be reduced drastically. Are there no exceptions? Promoting a fighter means burning the will, and burning the will means reducing the lifespan of the soul, this rule. Of course, there are exceptions.